Hey guys, it's Sandy, and today I wanted to show off my nails. So I just did a quick set because I'm not planning on keeping them for very long. But I wanted to have them done because I am expecting some things in the mail soon in the next couple of days. To almost a week, a couple days, almost a week. I am expecting a few packages, and they have things in them that I want to try pretty much immediately. So I just decided to do a quick nail set, and I decided to use some of my Varnail potted gel products. I love these. They're really, really nice. And what I like about Varnail is they do take a little while to get here because I think they come, I'm almost positive they come from China. So it does take a little bit, but they're pretty affordable and they're really cool. Like they do like mystery boxes, which is cool. I haven't gotten any of their mystery boxes yet, but they do have mystery boxes. And the thing that I always get that I really like, and I've gotten it twice now, is they have like build your own bundles. And I don't want to say almost all of them, but a lot of these build your own bundles are $40 and you get 10 products. Like I got one that was $39.99 and you got 10 of these solid gels specifically, and then they have another one that is $39.99 and you get 10 potted products, which is where I got my Aurora Mermaid gels and my 2 stamping gels. Also, for some reason, in that one, that's where I also got my gel liners. And those are really nice. I really, really like them. These are the liners. I mentioned this in, I'm almost positive I mentioned this in the video in which I showed them off. They're really, really pretty. And they're so sparkly because they glow in the dark, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're glow in the dark and they're neon. And the glitter in them is like reflective, and which is why I want to try them out because that's like a super cool thing, especially the reflective glitter. And they were super pretty colors, but they are so absolutely just the thickest thing I have ever seen. And I don't know, I still haven't reused them yet, but I just don't know if that's going to make them easier to work with or harder to work with. Like I wish they were a little bit thinner. But back to the matter at hand. I decided to use these because I really like them. I did use a peel-off base coat under these, which I have done before, like when I did my little video where I was testing out these, and I did one different potted product on each of my fingers just to kind of show you guys like the wide range of stuff. I had put a peel-off base coat underneath there, and it does work. So I'm hoping to be able to just pop these off when the time comes. But on my left hand, which I really, really, really like, I almost wish I would have did this for both hands, but I really like this one. And this is their solid gel polish. And this is number 129, and it is called Fireworks Alley. That's just the sticker, and then it looks like in the pot. I love this one because depending on how you move it, it's like a gray with red, or it's like a gold with green, or like a green with gold, and I really, really like it. And this is solid. Like this is not coming out. You could have this like this for the foreseeable future and it ain't coming out. And I really like that. It's very thick, obviously, because it is solid. It stays where you put it. You know, when you spread it out, it's not gonna like how some gel polishes do. It's not going to like melt and like run into your cuticles or get on your skin. It stays on the nail. I like it a lot. It looks a little bit better. I think it's just the angle and the lighting in here makes it, but it's in person. When I look at it, it's more of the gray with the red as opposed to like when I'm showing you here, it looks a little bit more of the green with the gold, but it's still so pretty. This is a little thin. This is 3 coats. It is a little on the sheer side, but again, you can kind of see the nail line a little bit while I'm showing you. But when I'm just like sitting here doing nothing, like I look at it myself on this hand, I really don't see the nail line. It's fine. I definitely recommend the solid polish. I really like those. Especially if you are like, you know, a little bit messier, or, you know, you really worry about getting the gel on your skin. I would go for the gel, the solid gels, and these are 5 grams each, which doesn't seem like a lot, but like, I mean, that's how much I used. You can kind of see the dip. That's how much I used doing 3 coats on 5 nails, plus the 1 swatch stick I did of this, which I think the swatch stick also has 2 coats on it. So, and then on this hand, stunningly gorgeous blue color. Like, good lord. This definitely though needs an undercolor, because this is also 3 coats, and you can very much see the nail line way more than I would like, but I didn't want to use so much polish, you know what I mean? Like, 3 coats is good. 4, I don't think I would ever do 4 coats of anything, unless I was really trying to make it opaque, like, but even then, it wasn't, it was just too much. It was getting to be too much, especially with gel products. I know sometimes if you use too many layers of gel products, it can really, like, I don't know, I've seen a lot of people say it makes their nails, like, it just makes them too thick and bulky if you use too many layers. Now, this is a very thin polish, so I do think I could have done 4 or 5 layers and still been fine. But I wasn't, 3 and I was done, you know what I mean? But this definitely needs a base color. It's so pretty on its own, so I was really hoping I could make that work. But, you know, I can't. So this definitely needs a base of white or black. Ooh, like white would make the blue, would make it a little bit truer to this color, I think. Black would obviously make it look much different. But one I think would look good, even if you had like a color that was almost like this color blue, or like a minty green. Any kind of cream color would look good with this on top, honestly. And it's super pretty. And this is not a solid gel. This is the Aurora Mermaid Gel. This is the color AM06 Moon in Water. And this is just a potted gel polish. And it's thicker than what you would get like in a bottle. But it's still, like, as you can see, it moves very slowly, but it would spill. But look how pretty that is. This would definitely spill and get all over the place. So this is thicker than a bottle of gel polish, but still is not as thick as like solid gel. So this one would also be good if you want your stuff to be a little bit thicker, like if you make a mess with like just regular one. But you know, this one though is 6 grams, so you do get a little bit more of when you get the potted gels in this like square container than if you get the solid gel, like, or potted gels, solid gels. You get a little bit more in the potted than you do with solid. So, you know, if 1 gram, you know, if that makes it a little bit more worth your money, then go for that. They've got tons of colors, and these are super pretty too. That one is a little bit harder to work with, in my opinion, because it's a little bit, because with that one, when I was brushing it, it felt like it kept moving, like going to like the tip and like settling at the tip as opposed to being on like the whole nail. And also this one, when you cure it, does have a tacky, sticky layer, and the solid, woo, I got it, and the solid gel does not. So that's another thing you might want to look at, depending on, you know, if you don't like the idea of having to rub your nails down with rubbing alcohol to get rid of that sticky layer. You know, because I know that does dry out the skin and some people just don't like that. But that can be remedied by using like a good cuticle oil or a hand lotion or something. So I guess it just depends on you as a person. So yeah, I like both colors. Both colors are very pretty. They both performed very well, very nicely. Like I said, both 3 coats. This one is not sticky. This one is sticky when you cure it under the UV lamp, and this one again definitely needs an undercolor, where this one you can get away with not having an undercolor. So, all right, that is my video, and I will talk to everyone later. And as soon as I get my packages, I will film those videos and show you guys all the stuff that I got. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.